Okay, and this is Red Dragon beta, open beta, and this is a quick tutorial how to use this. Um, First, linked account if you have other wargames, Wargame European Escalation or Wargame Ireland Battle, then you can select link account. You have to give you old login, password, and Wargame Red Dragon product key, and then you link your account. You don't have to do your friend list will move to this game from Wargame Island Battle and that kind of things. New account if you don't have previous Wargame games, or you just wanna create a new, then you create a new, and let's connect. And this is the new. There is my card, mute player. Now I can move. I don't know, but I can add or remove selected players to my mute list. So I want to see what they are sending to me, or if I understand. Chat, add friend, and this will turn the chat off and clear screen, and this will clear the chat. And this is of course the Wargame chat, where everyone can talk to everyone. But please don't be asshole just like in some people are. There is some good conservation sometimes, but please don't be the dickhead over there. There's nice screen down there, and I don't know what are doing anything, but there is the menu options. There is an audio. You can change musics from Red Dragon to Ireland Battle or European Escalation, all musics from all three games. Controls, there isn't really much anything. I can't say what is good, what isn't. Icon tubes, there is RTS and NATO icons for units, and other HUD size, minimap, play, and that's kind of stuff. I have this on because I usually wanna capture enemy supply vehicles, but some of people have this yes or on. Nothing there anymore. Then we go to deck. We have this kind of armory. You can see units here. For example, this command recycle. Why isn't moving? Lol. In the Wargame Island Battle you can select this and drive around the hangar, and it seems that isn't the case in Wargame Red Dragon. And there is the blue for red for NATO, Pact and China and North Korea, Europe, Corps, China, not China, Germany and France, Scandinavian, Norway, Sweden and Denmark. Then there is Commonwealth, Britain, Canada and Australia. Blue Dragons are Japan and South Korea. Eastern Bloc is Czechoslovakian, East Germany and Poland. And Red Dragons, there is China and North Korea. And there is some of the units are still in progress, work in process, and but there's lots of stuff already. This done, and this we can use these units. And down here is amphibious. If there is a speed over there, let's try to quickly find. For example, BTR 60 PB, there is amphibious 75 km/h. So that's mean that this unit is amphibious, and amphibious is really good. For example, you can sneak some tank destroyers over river and then kill some enemy tanks, AA, and then reverse and go back, and you're back in saving again. I actually haven't seen any. I'm not sure, is there any sync animations for recycles, but I think there is. But lots of stuff. And naval stuff, of course, we have boats. But let's go to... Oh, and I forgot, there is skier. Abrams. And we'll find them. There is era, role, thematic, and misc. Of course, you can click these. Then that kind of type of unit isn't showing, or here the different kind of units. And let's go to deck. I will create a blue 4 deck. Let's select which one we... West Germany. I don't have West Germany deck. And let's name it NATO 3. There is the year. Units go up to 1991, I think, or maybe a little bit more. There is types, I don't use them. Okay, we have commander, infantry. So the vehicle isn't the command vehicle, the infantry is. And you can pretty much capture joints with these, and I prefer to use them with helicopters. Fast capture units. And then I prefer to use some kind of armored. Usually something which is 120, not the cheapest one, but not the tank ones. So let's take that. Supply helicopter, FOB. Now when the artillery is good again, the FOB is really good choice. Oh, I don't want. Take you only 4. I prefer more supply trucks because I can always go back and take some from FOB, but if I don't have FOB, then I take more. Then I use bigger supply trucks. Okay, let's see. These are, I think, shock troopers, and we can pin unit to conversations. Then we can change the other unit and see the difference between them. And okay, you have heat rockets, so I think you can be pretty much good in close quarter, and I can have lots of you, so I take cheap. In vehicles, I usually prefer the cheapest one. Sometimes something with autocannon is cool, or with missiles. This one have missile, yes. But it can be a little bit tricky to use them because they aren't so good, but sometimes you can do lots of damage by using them. Okay, there is these. These are a little bit better. I can only catch 9 of them, but 13 of these. And if I go higher veterancy, and now in Wargame Red Dragon, this game tell you what the better veterancy means. 16% more accurate. Dispersion on artillery shots is 200% faster morale recovery, 10% more chance to see and identify enemy, and minus 39% from stun effect duration. So now we can. No, I haven't all tested the veterancy. Is it good to take more veterancy? But in Ireland battle, taking more veterancy for example, AA missiles was really good. So maybe, but usually with infantry, I don't take veterancy. I have to see will I change my gameplay style in Wargame Ireland. Red Dragon, sorry. Panzer Grenadier have that kind of armor in Milan too. Is anti-tank weapon, really good, better than Milan 1 of course. And let's take one of them. I like to have some kind of cheap infantry, anti-air infantry, anti-tank infantry, and then I will probably take something which have mortar. Um, yeah, I usually have these kind of. And in Ireland battle we had to use cheap vehicles to move our infantries, but in Red Dragon cheapest vehicle cost 10. So you have to. Oh, machine pistol. I don't think so that you can hit something with machine pistol over 4, almost over 4 and 5, 50, 450 meter away. But maybe it's possible, no idea, don't ask me for me. Oh, these have the 5, but there isn't any more to use one point transport vehicles, and I can have lots of these. Good thing in infantry combat or in city combat to have lots of units. I recommended some kind of AA with cannons because they can stun enemy bombers when they are coming, and really good against enemy helicopters. Then of course I take always the most expensive anti-air missiles. Just check that it's the best opportunity I can get. What is the difference between this and this? Same price. This is faster than this. Interesting. The missile range is smaller, so I take that. And then in Red Dragon, every nation so far, which I have, which units I have looked at, have some kind of rocket artillery, multiple rocket artillery, and they seems more effective in RD than they were in Ireland battle, so you have to test them out by yourself. I haven't used them by myself yet, but I have seen really good work done by them, or by players who use them. Then there is that and that kind of choice. Oh, I must prefer this. It has only 2 rounds, so this one you could bring closer to your front line, and you have to. But this is the sniper, I think. Where is the accuracy? Discretion. Yeah, this one is better for sniping units, which is my way to do it. I don't like to have massive artillery strikes. I like to pick up one by one enemy AAs on command vehicles. And well, let's take you. We have to see what you are doing. Then there is Leopard QA5, which is of course the most expensive one. Look really nice, but so far when there isn't any 4 vs 4 maps, use cheap units. You need them. There's no way you could call many of these in start during the game, because the points, there isn't any 4 vs 4 map, so there isn't any. If you play 4 vs 4, you can't call lots of units. Still take the author. I prefer recon units in helicopters, recon helicopter, and something with autocannon. I don't know, should I take this or no, let's take this units. Then Flak Puncher M42A1. Oh, Jack Puncher. The Russians have SU-100 and other kind of weird World War II tanks are in the game. Marder VTSI. Really useful. Again, in wargame European escalation, this one is really useful cycle. And maybe then some kind of. I try to find if there is an amphibious. No, there isn't, then I won't take. And one new helicopter, I think this one is the new and expensive one, I prefer it. And then we have, yes, we have at least one new plane, and it's anti-radar plane. Really useful, and maybe this is new yet. Is it? I think it is. Some missiles, 80. Oh, no, it's Delwitz missile state. Good. That's helped really new players. Alpha-Jets. And what else we have? Let's. Oh, I take one of them already. Let's take one tornado. And take that one. But if you wanna make your deck work or the game save it, you have to have command ship in your deck. This is the new naval section. All of these cost 0 activation points, so you always wanna make sure that these are full. But in current state of beta, there isn't any naval maps, so but you can use these naval units, but because the game doesn't allow you to save a deck if you don't have command ship in. And what else we have? We have landing units, I think. Let's find one which is in landing. That one is flame tower ship, AGM helicopters, all kind of stuff. And then on the what is called on the ship planes and helicopters, and all the or at least most of these are NATO staff. You can't have German ships. There are only NATO ships and planes, I think. Yep, all these are NATO stuff. And of course the infantry is then national. There's another Tpojat ship. And these are, I think these units are going to spawn in some kind of landing vehicle. So keep that in mind. Now we have still one activation point left. Let's see if there is anything we can still take to my deck. Okay, then save. Let's go back. Multiplayer. Great. I can select national or coalition, so people have to use nations or coalitions, or nation or coalition. Then I can put in the thematic constraints. Sorry, excuse me. And iPhone, these are same kind of stuff than we're in Ireland Battle, and then there is here. And let's go. We have 4 maps, no navy stuff in them. 1 vs 2, 1 vs 1 maps. And 2 vs 2. And now we have this nice screen which shows us the map and the points. Private and public is over there. There I can select blue 4, red 4, points, total destruction, time limit, and then we can select the income rate. Minus 40 is the lowest one, and highest is plus 40. And there is no AI yet in the game, so wait a second, I'm going to... Oh. NATO. Let's launch. So we have... I would like to show you something. Okay. Up here, I think this game doesn't look so much better than Island Battle. The game looks little bit, I don't know, boring from up here. But then we can zoom in. And this looks really great. Nice map in ground level. And then let's start. Let's one there and other one, and then we have 4. Let's put in these. Just wanna show you. Okay, quite a lot of artillery. I didn't realize I can get that many of 2s, but maybe it's alright. Or I just wanna see how big explosions are. Then we are going to send some of these, and then I'm going to call in some. Okay, let's just launch this. You are going there, you will go there, and you will go there and take that sector. I don't have enemies, so... Oh, stay in. And this is the unit view, which you get when you click. Maybe you wanna see your unit, you can turn it around. You can turn this off, and I really should do that. It's fucking annoying. Let's call in the artillery strike. It doesn't... These are really, you can't shoot close targets with these are long range weapons. And there is the artillery. Boom. That is really annoying. I just wanna see how this works. Unload. And when you have unloaded, the sector will be captured. And there is the rocket artillery strike. It's not so massive boom than in wargame European escalation or Ireland battle. Oh, these are some kind of IR bursts. You see, I just killed my own plane, helicopter. These explode over the ground, so interesting. Didn't know that. Okay, let's call some amphibious units, and you saw that arrow. Nice arrow. It's gain. So when you move, for example, there it shows that when it changes the point where it's coming, unit is coming, it shows the fucking free arrow where it's coming. And same with planes. But in second time it doesn't. Yes, it does. Nice. There's 500 kilogram bombs. There is the auto strike, 4 of them. Nice big explosion. And then if we click there, attempt to blow that place up. Nice alpha jet strike. Of course I don't have enemy, so this is a little bit pointless. Nice job. And then we have this, and I don't think that many people use this option in Ireland battle, but this is really useful. This is, for example, if let's bring them out of the range of that supply thing, or it's so useful. I have seen that many people have their artillery in the just for next east other. And now it's much harder target to hit. But there is still little fire and missiles. And it was the air. Just click X to spear your units. And they will move to different places. And cool thing, if one is inside the supply sector, both of them got supplies. So you don't have to do. Yes, it's much easier. Much harder from enemy to hit. And there is the amphibious units. Wing. Actually, are you fucking okay. They are driving on top of the water. That's nice. Fuck not. I'm not sure if that is that water too. It isn't deep enough to go down, or is that just that it won't? And we are already over there. And let's see if there is any sinking animation. Direct hit. Oh, they are really sinking. but engine stopped. Okay, and that was everything, I think. Thank you for watching, and leave a comment or like for more Wargame Red Dragon beta videos.